Most of my clients come to me when they are in the stay or go decision, trying to figure out, can I stay and make this work, or is the only answer to leave? Sometimes people aren't confused. Sometimes people come to me and they know for sure their answer is to end the marriage. They just want support in terms of walking through what will be one of the most difficult things they'll ever do. And this is where this client of mine, I'm going to refer to her as Susan. That's obviously not her name. But that's where she was. I mean, for her, she knew the marriage needed to end. She had moved out of the family home. She had moved to a new city and made new friends. She'd gotten a job. She even went on a date or two. She just could not see herself going back to her marriage of 29 years, where she had been struggling for at least half of those 29 years. So we began working together, and she began learning about the relationship tools that I teach. She started to see how she had a role in the creation of their experience in their marriage. And through that process, she became a bit more open. And she and her husband began talking again. And instead of trying to be right and be understood, which is usually how the two of them used to communicate, now they were really listening. And they wanted to hear and understand one another. They began talking more and more. They even spent some weekends together, and their relationship completely opened up. He opened up, and then she softened. And it created an entirely new possibility for the two of them that was not even on the table only 5 weeks before that. Over the course of the rest of our work together, they had become closer than they ever have before in their 29 years together. And she told me she did not think that that was even possible for the two of them. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes people surprise the hell out of me. Like sometimes people come in and they think they know their answer, and that's okay. Great. Let's work towards that answer. And then they change their mind, right? And just like this particular client did. Sometimes people come to me and they know for sure they want to make it work. And then along the way, they realize, maybe I don't. Maybe he's not who I thought he was. And that's okay too. So this is why I leave room or space for possibility for my clients. I don't get hung up on having an agenda for their lives, even when they tell me that's exactly what they want. Because sometimes we change our minds, don't we? All right, in a few days, I am going to be hosting my 4-part webinar series called My Marriage is Falling Apart. How did we get here and what can I do? I hope you'll join me for it. The link below is where you can go and register for the webinar, and I'll see you there.